What's going on, people? So today is the big game, biggest game of the season so far, easily. Liverpool versus Manchester United. 4:30 kickoff. A lot of people saying that they think we're going to win this. We definitely could, but Liverpool could definitely win too. I think it's got a draw written over it already. I think that's the most likely outcome, a draw. I think it'd be played a bit like a cup final is, both hesitant. I think there'd be a lot of anxiety between the two teams. And they'll both be trying to not make a mistake. That's how I see the game going. I think it's going to be tight, and that's why I think it's going to be a draw. I'm gonna go 2-2. It's good at this moment that we've got all of our squad pretty much fit, and the options there to pick from anyone. So here's my team: David De Gea, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailly, Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw, McTominay, Matic in at 2 holding, Rashford on the right, Bruno in the middle, Martial on the left, and Cavani up top. And then on the bench I'd have Henderson, Maguire, Twanzebe, Fred, Mata, Donny van der Beek and Mason Greenwood. As I said, I don't think we've seen Bailly and Lindelof play together yet. Obviously I think Maguire plays better when Bailly plays, but I think Lindelof and Bailly could potentially be better than Bailly and Maguire. I really do. So I think that I don't think he'll go with that, obviously, but at some point I'd like to see that, because I think that could work, if not better than Bailly and Maguire does. So I do think we need to invest in a right back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is good going forward, on the defensive side, but going forward, it's like there's no player in the team there in that position. It's ridiculous. So I don't get why we've just let go of Mensah. Deleu's out on loan, who should have never been put out on loan in the first place. So I do think we need some depth in right-back position. Brandon Williams is not at that level for me, so we need someone more experienced and of higher quality. So that's a concern for me. Luke Shaw at left-back, obviously I haven't got Telles on the bench today. You could maybe swap him in for one of the centre-backs I've got, but I think Luke Shaw, he doesn't get injured too much. He's pretty much always available most of the time. And for today's game, you need a more defensive left and right back, I think, just because of Liverpool's quality going forward. And we've got enough attacking players in the squad to do damage without the fullbacks getting involved as much as some other teams like Liverpool. But I would go with Shaw. As I said, you could maybe put Telles on the bench there, but I'm going to stick with the team I've got. I think Cavani's going to be a vital part today. He's a different level of player, and I was disappointed with him in the last game, but it's not for the lack of chances he had. He was just wasteful with it. But most of the time, you know that he's going to take them chances. So I think Martial, the whole front four, if we play the formation I think we will, is going to be vital today. Obviously Rashford chips in with goals, but he's not been at it for me. Bruno, we usually get an assist or a goal, and Martial as well. Martial's been a bit wasteful recently, so I think Cavani and Martial are the two that I'm going to be highlighting today and focusing on more, because they're probably going to get the most of the chances, and I think they're the most wasteful a lot of the time. So it's going to be interesting. You could go with Fred with Matic. I think people would be like, how are you going to play McTominay and Matic in the midfield? They're both too slow and big, but I think we're going to need it in the midfield today, like the bodies, the strength, and I think Fred, as good as he can be, I don't think he's that consistent, and you could argue that with McTominay, but I think we need that bigger person in midfield. So I would go with the two big lads, Matic and McTominay in midfield, just for the strength and the size of them. And if it's not working, change it up. And that's the thing that I would say as well, Ollie doesn't always make subs at the right time. If it's not working, I'd change it within 60 minutes at minimum, if it's not working. So I think that Solskjaer needs to work on that going forward. He's a few times he's done subs on half time, but not enough for me. So hopefully that continues and he keeps making subs earlier on. And I could see us getting a result today, but I do think it's got a draw written all over it. I think it's going to be a bit one of them ones where people look forward to the game, and I think it's going to disappoint a bit. I think hopefully it'll be a good game though, and we get what we hope we get, but I think it might, people putting it on such a high pedestal, that I think a lot of people might be disappointed today, not in terms of the result, just in terms of the entertainment of the game and quality of the game. So I'm gonna say 2-2, and I'll be back with a confirmed lineup later on today, and then with a post-match recap and player ratings. I'll speak to you then.